gals. What's good today? Oh yeah, what is good today? Changing up the vibes. I hope you guys are gonna like it. Working towards non-copyright stuff. You guys trust it can be frustrating. All right, I'm just letting you know. It is. So, yeah, changing up the vibes. Hold up. Okay. I better make sure I set up the volume properly here, guys and gals. Let's go! Changing up the vibes. Tomorrow, the battle will be long, so rest a little at our bonfire. Medieval ambient music. Let's go! Loving it already. Okay, quick shout outs, showing the love to you subscribers. Subscribers, you're all awesome. Let me check the channel real quick, make sure everything is good. And you can hear me okay? Because that's what matters. And then we're going to get into things. Subscribers, you're all awesome. Let me check the chat. All right, sounds like you hear me. Let's go! Turn it up. Yeah, subscribers, every single one of you beautiful, intelligent people. You're all freaky, deaky, awesome. Throwing it out there. Throwing it out there, every single one of you. Winners, not quitters. Quitters suck. Haha, you're missing out. Too bad for you. Don't come back if you leave. That's all I have to say. Okay? Stop being wishy-washy. Either you're part of it or you're not. Make it decide. All right, let's go. Turning it up. It's funny. I actually think it's hilarious. Doesn't even bother me at all. What do I look like one of the Kardashians? Unbelievable. Okay, this is for you guys and gals. Winners, not quitters. Let's go! Turning it up for you guys and gals here supporting the channel. Every single one of you legends! Every stream, gonna say it. Just letting you know. As cares. Okay. Alright, let's get into this, guys. So quickly to let you know, if any of you watched the last stream, okay, you've been following along, I did a stream on kind of testing somebody else's script, right? It wasn't my script, guys, okay? I'm testing other people's scripts, see if it even works, you know? But I'm being awesome, and I'm not even throwing out any names or anything. I don't think I am, but anyways, not going to be like that, but we tested the script, and yeah, things weren't working. We were kind of like stuck, and all we could do is like, what was it? Move up and down. It was weird, and we would like turn left and right, and we would see our character rotating and such. This was the character we were using. Just to let you guys know, I've edited, and modified the scripts all by myself with my own brain molecules and figured it out without ChatGPT. Okay, so yeah, check it out, guys. I'm not going to show you the script Not this script. This is an awesome script. It's gonna cost you $10.99. Come on, seriously. You can only live off of bologna and wiener sandwiches for so long, you know. All right. Okay, so check it out. I'm gonna do other script for you guys. Okay. There's different ways to type in script. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna shuddy yuddy just to keep myself modest here, okay? But I could do more than one style, I guess. All right, because there's different ways, to making the magic happen, right? Making the magic happen. I love doing that. Making noise. Okay. I probably will mention at the beginning of early on in the video, okay? My content, I'm not catering to the 5-minute video watchers that only care to take. They're just takers. They just want to see. They just want to see you, like, just do it. Don't explain. They're the type that don't care to understand, like the terminology and everything. For me, I put in the grind. I put in the time myself, okay? So, people that are going to be lazy and such, I have no feelings for. Put in the time, okay? Just like everybody else does. Put in the time. But yeah, like I'm not. I'm catering or doing videos for those that are interested in learning. I know. I do try my best, right, guys? But I do my best to explain, right? And that's what we're doing over here, explaining a little bit of terminology, talking about things. This is for those that actually want to learn and understand.
Work today is
okay.
broken.
Oh, no, you're not kidding me. You're kidding me? You're not kidding me. You are kidding me, right? You're kidding me? You're not. No, you can't be kidding me. Just hang on, guys. If you know me, commercials drive me insane. And it sounds like that's why I play that other stuff all the time, because I don't have commercial interruptions. Again, commercials, I don't mind sharing your stuff, but hey, somebody's got to buy more than just pickles and marmalade to eat. Unbelievable. So again, this content is more than 5 minutes, and you're just gonna this is for those that want to learn and want to understand the terminology, want to see how you troubleshoot, fix things, how to fix things that you break when you break things, and all those sort of things happening over here. Okay, guys, except I'm not going to show you the script on this, but I am going to do other script for you. All right, but check it out, right? I'm still using the same script. Okay? Not going to show you at all. It's Top Secret Agent. Okay? Top Secret Agent. Okay? That's what it is. Again, it's going to cost $10.99. All right, check it out. Let's go. We're rocking now. Oh, and I could hide the cursor even too. The only thing I could do right now, I haven't added to the script. Oh, look how smooth and beautiful that is, guys. Oh, yeah. So, no sprint yet. I am trying to sprint. But right now, it's just the player can walk really fast. Kind of use the same values that they had in the script before, so. But yeah, let's go. I can rotate with the mouse, look around. I can't look up, but I can head rotate. You don't really need to look up anyways. Okay, there's nothing up there. Okay, it's just air molecules. This is a character controller and utilizing the old input system, guys. Okay. Oh yeah, that's big yays for sure. Okay, so with that said, we are going to open up this, and that's all you get to see, guys. We're gonna do some new script, so I'm actually gonna remove that. So we're gonna I'm gonna show you from the start. Okay, close. Okay, bye-bye. Nice seeing ya. Third person cam, we don't really need this, but I'll just leave it there for now. I was kind of starting something else, but I'm gonna do again, third person script, third person controller. I'm gonna kind of set things up. We're gonna start again here, and I'll show you kind of how you start off from the beginning. I guess I could use this character, but I'll just do this character again, and I'll just show you the little details. Okay, I'm gonna take this camera, and I'm actually gonna move it. What California am I doing here? Okay, right. I guess I should finish. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's enough. Johnny on a tangent all the time. Just finishing up pasting in chat, and then we're gonna get going here. I got the chatbot going, which is great. So that's good enough. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm done with that, guys. And so I'm gonna do another script. I think I actually might have backed this up. So I'm gonna just go like that. Close this. We're gonna start with brand new script. I'm gonna remove that. That's all you guys get to see of the script, the good script. Oh no, it's gone. Oh, for $10.95 you can have it. Time is money, and I can only live off of wieners and marmalade for so long. Oh no, it's all gone. Okay, I'm gonna remove my camera. Is my camera gonna be a child? Let me double check. Is my camera gonna be a child? Let me just see. I know I put notes here. Try to, because the setup for third person and first person is a little bit different. Guys, I'm using the player capsule for now. Not all of us, are millionaires over here, that can just buy characters and stuff and such. Again, the channel's not very huge or very popular. It's got some popularity, and I appreciate all the viewers and subscribers. I truly do. That's why I let you guys know that you guys are awesome. Okay? The rest of the world makes me wonder. Okay, so again, if you're not in that category, you're awesome sauceum. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, my main camera is its own parent. Okay, there we go. Camera is below, top, I think normally top. So I'm gonna relocate my camera, 25, 4.38, and 0.82. I know weird numbers and such, but it kind of positions it like, if you guys see, let me show you. I have some, let's see, let me see. Hold up. come on, where are you? Why aren't you showing up? Okay, there. Okay, that's there. So I'm at 22. This is 0 right here on the corner, right? 0. I just moved over, because this is 50 square. The floor is 50 square, okay? Just to give you guys an idea. And so I have to make sure my camera is behind. It looks kind of weird that it isn't, but it is, I believe. 25. This should be 20, I think. We're gonna set this up. Okay, the camera's gonna follow. So just to let you guys know, okay, what I just showed you was basically first person character controller script. Well, I didn't show you at all. Again, time 9 to 5. Okay, time is money. And so this is going to be third person controller. This is character controller I'm using, guys. Okay, I'm not using rigid body. So there's a difference. I don't know if you guys know. I don't want to get into that. You're gonna have to watch my past videos. I talk about rigid body and character controllers somewhere in some video. Okay, I don't want to get on a tangent. Being nice here. So my camera's moved. I don't know if that's the right position, but I'm gonna move this. So again, character controller. Now, what? Right, yeah, we're removing that. Bye. It's deleted. I got rid of it, so that's why it's saying that. Okay, just remove it. Okay, so I just have a basic capsule 2 we're gonna use. That's good enough. I'm just gonna use this guy again, and I'm gonna get rid of this. We don't need that. So the setup is the main camera is its own parent. Okay, take note of that. I position the camera behind the player, so when I start, the camera's going to zoom to a position. We're going to use a camera offset. Okay, so the camera's essentially going to be following the player. That's kind of the gist of third person. Now, there are other ways to do this, guys. You could actually, I'm going to do feature videos. This is just, let's say you're not using Cinemachine. Cinemachine can actually, yeah, you can just get right going with Cinemachine, I guess, but there's still setup with Cinemachine. But stay tuned. I'm planning on doing videos on Cinemachine, guys. All right, that's why I've been so busy. I've been like putting in the grind and the time, and doing so many different things, and trying to stay organized and take notes and everything, and preparation for streams. So I appreciate your patience. We just realized, a lot of times I'm working. Okay, I need to make some noise. Okay. Now, so let me continue. All right, setup here. So that's the location. I just kind of have it. The height, the elevation's 4 meters, whatever. It's just a random number. 25 is the center of the world here, or the building, if you want to call it that. And the Z is just, here's 0 line, right? This is 0. So I just moved it in a little bit. There's actually an invisible wall here. You can't see it, but there is. There's actually a wall there. Awesome sauceum. Okay. So I just moved it in from the wall. That's really why, the reason for this 0.2 value. Okay. So now if you set up your own world and environment, guys, position your camera, position your game objects where you want them. Okay, it's your world, it's your creation, it's your design, it's your idea. You can place your game objects and characters wherever you want. You don't have to use these exact values, but some of them are important, like the elevation of the camera. Obviously, you're not going to want the camera at 100. You're going to want it somewhere close to the player. It's probably still a little bit high, but whatever, right? I could even actually do my offset so that's the same location as a camera. I could. Again, you got to realize that the camera is its own entity and the character is its own entity. So I want to, like this one here is actually positioned behind the camera, but this guy's offset a bit. So we're gonna we have to think of an offset a little bit. Okay, let's continue. This might be a couple hours, guys. Just giving you a heads up. It's not no 5-minute video. Okay, again, I get sidetracked and sometimes on a tangent. And then, you know, stories and side notes and looking for information or searching information. Again, it's more technical. This isn't, here's how you place a character. You put it right there. You know, like, I try to go a little bit more in deep and in depth. If some of you that come to watch the channel are looking for only 5-minute videos, you've come to the wrong place. Just letting you know. All right. Thanks. See ya. Nice knowing you. Not. All right. It's funny. All right. Okay. All right. Characters. Let's place the character at 20. Okay, because I need an idea. This is at, actually, I'm going to keep that elevation. Right, player capsule. What? Okay, it doesn't matter, actually. Right, what? No, shot. Did I actually have the character inside the characters? I might have. Yeah, I did, actually. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay. Alright. Schnikesville. So that means I have to put this character inside this. I have to pay attention to which guy is which. Alright. He's going inside. There. Yeah, 0. That's what I want. Actually, I have to offset it 5. How do I... Let me reset this position here. Because we're kind of changing things a little bit, guys. Okay, my character... Now I'm actually have the player inside of a container. Okay, this is an empty game object. That's all it is. It's a container holding our 2 players. Okay, this guy is just kind of hanging out. We're going to move this guy around, though. I probably should use the other guy and just delete this guy, but whatevs. Well, I could do that anyways. Bye. Sorry. Nice knowing you. Or I could just go Z, 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 and then Control Z. Let me just undo that. Okay, he's back out. We're going to use this guy. Okay? Alright, because he's already kind of set up. This guy could just be like hanging out. Alright, so we're going to use this guy instead because I'm setting it up for the camera is what I'm doing. Alright, so, and this guy, he's just, I forgot to apply a material to him. I was going to do that. Did I actually have a purple? I wanted my actual purple. But, oh wow, so I'm just going to use that. Good enough. Okay.
If you look at the past, we always wish we would have done it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Ha ha ha. I have to pause and mute commercials, guys. All right. Thank you for being here and understanding. You're awesome, awesome. All right. Okay, stay focused here, Jenny. Okay, 5 0.89 is the value I'm going with. Again, when you create your, like, if you guys take note here, watch this. I'm just gonna create another random capsule. Okay, now that is roughly where that's, so it spawns, I'm gonna call it spawning, but it's located exactly where the game object is. Okay, and if you notice, well, it's kind of, yeah. So this thing is actually 2 meters high. Okay, 2 units, 2 squares, whatever you want to call it. A typical human, average human, I guess, the numbers they go with is 1.8. Okay, so obviously I have to raise it up. So, and then I tend to go like this and just look at the ground here and see how close I am and all those sort of things. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. No, actually, we're gonna just delete it. Okay, just wanted to show you that. So I raised it up 0.89 and I scaled it 0.9 so that it's roughly 1.8. Okay, capsule collider. Now we have to delete that. Okay, why do you have to delete a capsule collider? So when you create, let me just go undo. Let's see if I could go undo here. If you look, see, this guy here that I created comes with a capsule collider. Anything that you bring in has like some sort of collider attached. It obviously has to do with collisions and being able to maneuver around an environment or world and run into objects instead of walking right through them, right? Okay. So that's common sense stuff 101, right? You want to make it a little more realistic. Okay. Okay, back to that. So the first thing you do is, I know I promised to mention it, but yeah, or one of the things you need to do is delete the capsule collider. So just remove component. The second thing you do is add your character controller. Okay, that's what we need. Character controller now. Right? This is all part of this setup. I'm going to do the script, guys, but I'm also going to show you, how to kind of set up. That's the difference between mine. Like, I'm not cutting and shortening and cutting out sections and doing little magic show tricks and going do this, do that, and then you're getting like full uncut step-by-step stuff here. Okay? I don't know why I have to explain this stuff, but anyways, that's where you're getting. Okay, step offset, 0.3 seemed to be a good number. 0.25, 0.3. Again, normally the value is between 0.1 and 0.4. Okay, that's your range. Okay, 0.3, good enough. These little explanations that I have to go through all the time. Okay, skin width, unity. Okay, what is skin width? Character controller component reference. Skin width. 2 colliders can penetrate each other as deep as their skin width. So it allows 2 objects to collide with each other, and they could actually kind of mesh a little bit or merge, but they're only allowed to based on the skin width. Okay. So larger skin widths reduce jitter. Low skin widths can cause character to get stuck. Okay. A good setting is to make this value 10% of the radius. Okay. That's from Unity documentation. I'll make sure it's pasted and shared in comments for you guys. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, so our radius is still going to be 0.5 because our character is, well, basically was 1 diameter, right? Or 2 times the radius. So, doing your math properly, obviously 10% of 0.5 is not 0.08. Okay? Mathematics 101 stuff right there. Let's see. Okay. Point, yeah, 0.5, yeah. Okay. Do I need to change this value? I might have to change this. We'll see. It was fine with the first person controller, but I could set it to 0. Okay. You might have issues with jumping if this value is left at 0.001. Okay. Just throwing it out there. And then this is going to be 1.99. Okay, that's just a magic number I pulled out of my head. Okay, the rabbit told me about it. I don't know, just that's what the rabbit told me. I know you're wondering who the rabbit is. I don't know. I have to come up with the rabbit, I guess now. Pulling a rabbit out of the hat, you know, magic show tricks. Okay. So I'm going to do quick, we're just going to get because, you know, things are moving a little bit slow, this stream. This might end up being like a 2-part stream. There's a lot of code for the character controller, okay, guys? All right, so it's going to take a bit of time. And I can't twinkle my nose to make the magic happen. Okay? I just can't make it happen any faster. All right. It is what it is. Just go find those 5-minute videos. You'll learn so much from 5 minutes of video. I know you will. It's hilarious. I know. I need to get off of that. Okay, let's go. All right. Time to make some code. What? Okay. So we're using Unity's old input system, guys. All right, I'm going to do code as well for the new input system. I know it's taking time for me to get to that. I'm getting close because I've been grinding out the old system and the new system code for character controller and just pushing through, trying to get it all done. All right, guys, it's getting close. We're going to get there. And then also I'm going to go from doing capsule characters. Again, you'll use a capsule character for like a first person. You don't need a full-on human looking character to use first person script. Okay, but yeah, we're doing third here. This is just for whatevs. And again, then I'm gonna try to do the another video for you guys utilizing like an actual human character from well, you're just gonna have to stay tuned just to see that. All right, okay, I know I'm awesome sauceum. All right, do you want some fluffy flowers with your cornflakes? I'm just wondering. It's all for jokes, guys. Come on, laugh. Why so serious? All right. Let's create some scripts. And CC is character controller. Create. She sharp script. There you go. Old input system. CC character controller. There we go. Okay. I know you understand that. Okay, so let this load. I'm going to do some quick pasting, but mostly it's going to be typing, okay? Third person controller, basic first person. I got to get rid of that. I'm not going to add in jump and stuff yet. We are going to get there though. I thought I had all this already done. Of course, I'm jumping between third and first person. I got first person done, but not the third person. Let's see. First person, where are you? Right here. Okay, and here we go. Right here. Oh, that was close. Okay, and then we're gonna. So that created empty parent, which we've done. Just to show you, it's called characters. Okay. Named characters. This is a container for our actual player. The script gets attached to the child game object, right? Which I could do quickly for you right now, guys. Okay, I'm just going to select this player. And we're just going to drag and drop that script right on there. There we go. Big yays. I know that wasn't anything spectacular, but I needed some coffee. Let's go! All right, turning it up. Okay, and the main camera is its own parent, right? Okay, because it's just going to be following behind. In the inspector, add the serialized reference hard link being the parent game object. We'll get to that. Some little bit notes, okay? All right, here we go. I'm glad the commercials aren't too bad here. I thought it would be worse, okay? So we're going to need this. Okay, let me let you know something about this. What? Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Oh, that's why. It's in the wrong spot. Always goes right above that. Okay, so let me know you something. English, Kelly Clarkson! So let me let you know something about this. I'm tired, guys, alright? Not making excuses, but you know, I'm still doing this for you guys because a lot of you have been wanting this. So, required component, type of character controller. So, with that being added, if I try to remove this character controller, for example, you'll get an argument. Let's see if I could actually do that. Okay, I'm just going to save that quickly. And watch, if you try to remove the character controller, you'll get this argument. That's exactly what that does. So whenever you see this, what causes that? Well, it's this right there that causes that. Okay? All right, awesome sauce. Some stuff I'm going to copy and paste just to speed things up. My common header stuff. Okay, and then we're going to type up some information. Public. Transform we need. Player camera parent. What? Did I have it? What? Oh, stop. Okay, we're reading off the third person, not the first person. Okay, stopping there. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're okay. I haven't gone too far. Okay, I was doing the first. I had the first person open because I wanted to copy this. So I knew that I was doing something wrong. Private, because their code's different. Okay, character controller. Okay, and I'm gonna call it char controller. Okay, you can name it whatever you want, guys. It's just a variable name. So you could call it, again, Sally's uncles, Tom's uncles, sisters, cousins, pancake breakfast on a Sunday morning, if you wanted to, okay? It's whatever you want it. It's just a variable that it's for storing, okay? Naming conventions in uppercase, lowercase. You just, yeah. Again, recommend you guys learn C# and understand that stuff. I like going in deeper and understanding things. I'm not one of those lazy people. Just want everything for free and not giving anything in return. All right, let's go. Welcome, Dave. Welcome. Let's go, brother. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I'm going to try to keep Discord a little bit busy, Dave. It's been kind of quiet, so normally people aren't asking for that. So, but I appreciate you joining. That makes you awesome. Okay, I need this hide. Okay, I gotta stop being lazy. Hide. An inspector. We need a public. String. String. Which equals. Hopefully most of you know what that refers to, because I'm not going to explain it. And vertical, like where that information, again, I'm talking about the old input system here, so that should be enough information for you to figure it out. Vertical and vertical. All right, so what do those do? Well, it does this. There we go. Okay, that's our 2D vector essentially. Okay, we're gonna get our character at least moving here. And serialized fields and private float. Walk speed equals 3.27 F. A lot of my values are based off of gravity, guys. So if you see weird decimal value numbers, like a lot of people will, if you see other people's code, they'll put like whole numbers. I mean, I guess that's okay too. 3, yeah. So this is where did I get that value from? Well, it's gravity divided by 3. Okay, that's what it is. Even though we're talking about a horizontal value, I don't know, I just got into the habit of getting values based off gravity, that's all. You could put 3 if you want. You could put whatever value. I'm hard coding this value, okay? Whatever value you put here, you could put whatever you want. You could put 13 if you want your character really fast. Again, if it's your game, your creation, you can come up with these numbers yourself. What I put here, guys, again, a lot of people don't explain this stuff in their videos, right? Like why the value? What's the value? Where'd you get the value? Right? Again, I'm trying to do a little more here, guys. All right, I didn't want to do that. I don't want all that. So the first thing we're gonna do is, okay, I'm gonna go like this because I actually like doing this now. It just kind of hides it a little bit more. The green kind of pops a little bit. So I want to fix this up. Just so most of you know, if you don't see private here, that means it's still private, okay? This is still private. Even though it doesn't say it's private, it's still private. With public, you have, if you want something public, you have to be explicit. Okay, that's the difference. With public, you have to actually explicitly say it's public. Otherwise, if it's not there, it's private. Okay, that's coding 101 stuff right there. Okay, so we're gonna need I like putting private, I just do. It's just maybe because of my C++ background, I don't know. You end up getting habits, right? And you just can't break away from them. That's all. Okay, there we go. Program knows exactly what I want. All I have to do is tab. Okay. Except I'm just gonna go like this because I'm not sure. Is it 4 spaces? Can't remember. Okay, so that always goes into your awake. Okay, so we're using a character controller, guys. All right, we need to call this. We need to call whatever information's here, right? That's the reason for this. Okay, this is the communication between the script, the program, runtime, and accessing values, right? And then I'll paste this. I don't mind doing this just for little notes for you guys. Okay, there you go. So, and then I'm going to do a quick, the start's not really being used. Oh, caps lock, you drive me crazy too. So I'm gonna do this. You can either debug, log, or just print to the console. Okay, easy peasy stuff. I'm just gonna go like this and like this, except it's not that, it's called textures and code. We're kind of continuing with the textures world. We're gonna build up on this, maybe add to it, do different things. We'll see. You're gonna have to stay tuned, guys. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna try to make our character, you know, do some magic. Okay, and we got that. Okay, good. I'm gonna, as usual, if you guys have been following along, you know that I like to refactor methods. Whoops. Make my own methods. You should be practicing that as well. Okay, private. The only thing that should be going in here for this one, this is what goes in here. For the start, well, you can put a method in the start too. Different things go in the start. Update is for your inputs, right? Private, void. Now we need to process inputs. I'm going to call it process inputs. It's kind of a common method name that I'm using now. Okay, and that goes inside, again, guys, all right? If you understand coding, and I hope you do, you can create a method all day long. You can create it, you can make it, you can say, hey, do something, Bob, inside the body of your method. But if you don't call your method, it's kind of useless, okay? This is called calling your method. Okay? It's kind of important. Don't mind me today, guys. A little bit late. Haven't had supper. I'm fine, though. I'm being chill about it. Being chill. Trying to be. Okay, float. Did I actually create those up here? No, I didn't. We're gonna change some stuff around, but for now I'm just gonna do this. Okay, I will be updating and modifying this script. We're gonna do little bit here. Okay, input dot get axes, and we're gonna call this so X horizontal. Okay, we're calling that right there. And that just goes like that. And then we're going to just straight multiply this by our walk speed. Okay? That's what I'm doing. Okay, and then do the same thing for Y. Again, these are vector 2s, guys. Okay? Vector 2. Why is it a vector 2? You're working in 3D world. I don't know why it's not a vector 3. Why is it not a vector 3? Okay, I'll explain. Alright, more than just a 5-minute video. I know I go on and on about that. Okay, if you haven't failed mathematics, okay, look at that. X, Z is horizontal, right? If you look. Blue is Z, Y is up, right? Mathematics 101. Okay, let me just hide the Z here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Mathematics 101. Y is vertical, X is horizontal. Okay. Z's are forward. Okay, that's our third dimension. Okay, but if you look here, okay, yes, you see 3 here. This is a vector 3 here, yes. But it's all about perspective, guys. Vector 2. Okay? The inputs and moving around the character is on the ground, therefore equals vector 2. All right, I need some more coffee. I need more coffee, I really do. I don't know if I do apologize that I'm not all excited and not throwing out the awesome, happy vibes, guys. You know, I will, just not this stream. Okay, play music. Let's go. All right. Okay, so, and again, multiply by our walk speed. I'm going to change this up. I'm actually going to do some other things. It's going to be amazing. You're going to have to stay tuned. Vector 3. All right, so I'm creating like a new vector 3, obviously. You can name your variables whatever you want to call them, guys. You don't have to use mine. All right. I could put private in front of this too. Again, it's inferred private. We're going to leave it like that. It's going to equal a new vector 3. Yeah. 0.0f. And it's not, oh, right. This is supposed to say Z. I do that. I must be half asleep here. Okay, pay attention. And close. And there. Okay, there. Okay, I call that Z. Because really, it is Z, right? X and Z coordinates that we're talking about here. Okay, so this is, you know, obviously so that, you know, we're moving our character around, you know. Values are changing dynamically, okay? X, Y, Z. Okay, and then calculate dynamic equals transform dot rotation multiplied by itself again. There's another way to do this, but I think the program's a little bit particular. So if I type this like this, times equals, it doesn't seem to like that. Dot rotation. We'll see. Yeah, it's for some odd reason. Now I can't explain this why you can't do that, because really it'd be the same thing. I think it has to do with being a factor 3. That's my only thought about that. I never kind of researched deep into that. So it is what it is, and I just type it. As long as it works, I don't care. But normally I will write stuff times equals. Okay, so with the character controller, Unity has a built-in method called move, and that's what we're using here, guys. Okay, am I using the simple move right now? Maybe. We'll show you the difference. Simple move, what is the simple move? Oh, geez. Something, it has something to do with the Y value. I got some notes here, but I'm trying to remember which one it was. This folder I'm looking inside right now has 96 files. No, it can't be that much. There's no shot. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong one. This one here. 26 alone. I'm trying to figure out which one has those notes in it. Let me just think here. So this has to do with character controller. Maybe it's this one, because I actually called the file character controller blah 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 blah. It might be this one, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, some little tidbits and some notes for you guys. Character controller also has its own collider with its own unique properties. I guess I probably forgot to say that. I almost didn't want to stream, guys. I almost didn't, but here I am. This is the part I forgot. Remember we deleted the capsule collider when we added the character controller? You can't have both. It's an A or B thing, guys. Okay, it's not a C. Okay, it's A or B, not C. There is no C. Okay, so if you're using rigid body, it's fine to use a capsule collider, right? Okay. So with a rigid body, well, you're going to want a capsule collider anyways, right? And then you would obviously attach a rigid body to that. Okay? But we're not doing rigid body. We're doing character controller. Alright? And so, you gotta be careful. So we removed that and we added the character controller. So why remove the capsule collider? Well, it's because the character controller has its own collider. That's why. Okay, I'm trying to make a long story shorter. Trying. So and it's not affected by gravity. No physics engine being utilized, right, with character controllers. Take note of that. Rigid body utilizes the physics engine of Unity's physics engine, okay, whereas the character controller doesn't. They have pros and cons, they both do. I could weigh them both. I'll do that in another video. This is trying to type code and get a character moving and showing you guys how to do that, okay. So it's always one or the other, never both. Does not rotate with player game objects. So yeah, the capsule collider or the character controller kind of doesn't. It stays vertical if you go on inclines with the character controller. Simple move. All right, that's what I was going to talk about. We are going to change it to the move one, but for now, just to get it.
Create stunning AI
Oh
images?
my goodness gracious! And Sally on Sundays. I might have to actually go back to that other music video. Okay, let's see. Simple move. Simple move doesn't. You don't need time dot delta time with the simple move method. Okay. As you can see, it's really a bool. Bool. No, character controller bool simple move. Okay, interesting. And it takes in just a variable speed, right? Which is, technically speaking, a vector 3. Okay? Anyways, let's carry on. Simple move does not take into account the y-axis. Okay? The y-axis is basically ignored with the simple move. So if it is, it's ignored. So basically, you could change this y value all day, every day. It's not going to do anything. Okay? It's position. So again, with simple move, the y value is kind of negated, ignored. All right. So when the game is run, player position y could be this plus the skin width, right? Essentially, that's how that works. If you see your character move a little bit, depends if you're touching the ground, if you're perfect with the ground or not, but you might see your player actually move up or jump a little bit. Well, it's because of the skin width, okay? And that's fine, that's normal. All right? We're kind of at that point now where we should be able to get the player to move. It's kind of basic script. So it's just starter script, guys. We're going to be building on this, all right? We're going to do more. If you have the patience and the time to deal, hopefully next video I'll be in a better mood. I'm good, guys. I hope you guys are, doing better, right? Just one of those days is all. That's all. Okay? So yeah. Let's check things out. Just kind of moving this around a little bit. Yeah. And then I'll talk about the move. So with the move, it requires the time dot delta time. But again, I'll talk about that when the time comes. Okay? Let me go through the script here slowly so you guys can see it. Do your own copying and type. Again, I'm not doing any magic shows. Oh, here you guys go. Here's your script. All right, there you go. Magic show. There you go. You get to see it all. All right, I know it's not a lot, but it's enough to get your player going and make you happy. All right, it will. You'll be a happy camper. You really will. And that's it. All right, we're saved? No. Let's make sure we're saved. Always save. Unity will update, and let's find out. Are we going to make the magic happen? Again, the camera, we haven't done anything with the camera yet. How much time? Do I have time? We could do the camera script next. I don't know. Like, should I stop now? I really don't know. Like, that's the thing, guys. I just don't know if I should be doing half-an-hour videos, 1-hour videos. If people don't like 2-hour videos. Like, that's where my frustration comes from. A guy works hard, puts in the time, and then he then he puts in the effort of putting in a 2-hour video, and it makes you wonder if you're doing it all for nothing, you know? And then you get that odd rando that complains about it not being a 5-minute video. Like, 5 minutes in the ring, I'll show you a 5-minute video. That'll teach you how to respect. Okay, let's go. Let's run it. Okay, there we go, guys. Okay. No jumping or anything. Again, I have to do script for, getting the camera to follow. And that's what we're going to do. So I actually separate my script with third-person-controller. So what I mean is I separate the head rotate and the camera follow with... so it's 2 separate scripts. One for player movement and one for the camera. Okay? First person, I merge both scripts together is what I do. Okay, there we go. Big yays on that. That's my advice. Stay away from the crappy drugs, kids. Okay, how long is it going to take me to type up? I need more coffee. I drank all my coffee, guys. I wonder if I could grind out this script pretty quick. It's actually kind of long. The mouse rotate script is kind of long. So I'll get it started. Again, like, that's the thing, right, guys? I don't know how long my videos should be. People hating on it. Not you guys. I'm not talking about you guys, right? You guys watching and stuff. You guys actually listening to me right now talking. You guys are exempt from what I'm talking about here. But just to, obviously, to get the more views and stuff, right? I can't complain. They've been, happily decent for me. But it's like, what does a guy do? Like... I know some of you don't mind actually watching 2-hour videos and learning because you want to learn, you want to understand. Apologize that it's not so pumped up and exciting and technical, information based, but why does that do that to me all the time? I don't understand why it does that. It's so weird. I have no answer for that. It didn't actually load, so I just closed it and reloaded it. Even though I just told it to reload, it still didn't reload. So we'll just close it and reload it. There we go. Okay. So, like I said, guys, I do separate script for the mouse rotate. So this is for the character mouse. Okay? And I actually with this code is my code, I actually set it up so you could actually look up and down and left and right. Not just left and right like the code you seen, like the script you seen in the that was the first person script I actually showed you. Okay, so mouse follow, rotate, or whatever this is gonna have, obviously it's for third person mouse controller. This is a basic third person mouse controller for head rotate, and this is including a sensitivity modifier. It has a cursor enable disable using the escape button. And this is my code, guys. Okay. Setup. Code utilizing Unity's input system. The script gets attached to the main camera. Okay. The main camera is its own parent. Okay. Which I've set up just behind the player here. Okay. So always make sure your camera is in line right behind your player. Okay? So wherever elevation, you can have it whatever height you want. You can have it lower, whatever you decide. You can have it closer. Again, we're going to have a camera offset. So on the main camera, again, yeah, we could set it at, this could be a starting position for you guys. And then you can change these values to whatever you want. Okay? Again, this, I don't know why I have this is in here actually. Let me just show you my main camera location. 4.38. This just depends on the environment, right? Right now I have it set behind the player. So I don't really need that, but just set it up going off of this value here. It depends on your world, right? Depends where you put your character. The only value that you really need to know is the Y, the vertical value. Wherever you position your character on the X, or I mean the Z, is up to you. But you have to make sure that the X is, I know it doesn't look like it. How do I explain this? My actual character is at 20 here, okay? From this corner, 20 units, okay? And I have my camera at 25. So I actually have to bring the player, hang on, hold up. 5, yeah, I see there's a 5 difference. There's a 5 difference, so 20 plus this 5 equals 25. Okay, so I know it's kind of weird, but it has to do with where you place your parent game object. Okay, that's kind of the difference. You don't have to, like, set yours up at 20 or 25. Make sure they're exactly the same. Then you won't have to adjust. I had to adjust the value to compensate for where my game object is as compared to my main camera. I hope that makes sense, guys. All right, I had to do, this is just a little bit of an offset so that my camera is directly behind my player. Okay, that's all I'm trying to get at. In the inspector, add the serialized reference hard link being the child. Yeah, we're going to get to that. Okay, we have to put out more code to get there. Okay, so I'm going to do the common stuff here. I try to keep consistent with my code. I mean, I could literally paste it all quickly, but I want to give you guys, you know, just type it out and explain step by step as we go on. Okay, so here's our hard link right here that I'm talking about. Okay, let me go Control Shift S. Okay, I'm just gonna save it quickly. Okay, so going to the camera, right? Now I click camera in the hierarchy, and I'm just gonna drag and drop this script. Okay, there we go. And then it says player. Okay, so who's our player? Our player is gonna be player capsule, which is this one here. Yeah, this one is, yeah, okay. So not to get confused, we're actually, so the player I'm using is right here, this guy here. Inside this, here's the actual game object right there. That's why I offset it. Right? Now it makes more sense, right? See, here's this is more of a better visual. You can see this. This is where the 5 comes in. I moved it 5 units behind the camera. All right, hopefully that gives you a perspective. Essentially, that's what it is. Left, right, anyways, it all works out. Okay, I know game objects and that, it depends on where you position it. It really can trip your mind a little bit. You have to think a little bit, which is fine. I enjoy thinking. Okay, so going back to here, main camera. So I'm going to be updating. I call this hard links. Okay, this is our hard link. So I would actually take my character, just drag and drop it right in there. Okay, there. These steps are critical. Okay, this is the actual character, right? This is the character. It's right here inside this container. Just ignore this one. This one's just now a static object. It's no. This here is no different than this or this or this. It's really just this. These are all static objects now, doing nothing. This is the actual player. Okay? All right. Let's keep typing. So, now we need a private. Vector 3. Camera offset. I know this is taking me a bit, guys. But when it's all done, guys, you're gonna have working code, okay? I've already put in the time and tested all this. Okay, here's my offset, okay? Okay, hold up. What am I missing? What is it arguing about? Probably this, maybe. No. Oh, right there. That's where it's arguing. Okay, you can do this. Whoops. I see where I was arguing right there. Okay, you can do that. You don't need to put the leading 0. Okay, there. All right, and then we need another. This is for the one that I'm gonna type now is for our smooth damping. Okay, this is gonna be for our smooth damping. Remember how I said that we're gonna have a sensitivity and such and damping? We're gonna have a smooth damping. All right, you'll see. Stay tuned, guys. All right. Okay, that's just zeroing it out. That's all it's doing. Okay. I'm gonna paste the tooltip. And we're gonna add a Boolean. This has to do with, you can turn this, so this here is, you can kind of turn this on and off. If you decide to use the new input system, you can turn this on and off. And then I'm gonna make it true. Otherwise, without actually being explicit, that's the difference, guys. If you don't put anything, it's false. Okay? You don't have to be explicit and say false. You don't. You don't need to. It already is false. But you do have to be explicit and say true. Okay? All right, so we're actually making the value true. You'll see. So if I run it, main camera, I could turn off local inputs. Is basically going to be for our basic. If you, It's basically for whether or not we're using the old input system. Really, that's all it is. We can turn it on or off and utilize, I guess, the new input system. Even though, really, technically speaking, we wouldn't have any new input system code in here. But whatever, it's there. You could do it or not. You could actually not have this part in. It's up to you. Okay, I don't know why I'm using so many spaces here, but I guess for clarity's sake I do this, just for myself here. I don't know why. Hide an inspector. It's going to be public. So anything that you type as public without this hide an inspector will be shown here. Okay? Just letting you know. If it's private, it won't be shown here. Okay? So because it's public, I have to say, well, I don't have to. I could show it, but I want to hide it. Okay? But I want it public so that I could utilize it. Maybe I need to use it in other code. Have like that script communication going on. Right? Anything that's public will have full access throughout your code. Okay? I don't know, you have to understand how classes and inheritance and stuff works. Right? It helps to have that understanding. Okay, so let's just grind code. Okay, where am I here? Oh, I'm there. I skipped something. Okay, but that's okay. I'll finish this. Public string. I'm gonna go like this because I don't want to make any typos. It's gonna equal to, again, now we're accessing our information. Where does that come from, right, guys? You wonder, where does that come from? Well, that's string, right? And it's so that we could access the input manager, mouse. See, mouse X. Okay, mouse Y. Okay, vector 2, guys, vector 2. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this, and because I want to speed things up a little bit, we're gonna go like that, and we're gonna go like this. Okay, and I forgot something here. I forgot this. And I'll show you what I just did there. This has to do with our smooth time. Call it damping, smooth time, whatever you want to call it. Our smooth damp method. Okay, this is what this is for. Float. I'm kind of going back and forth between my script I have backed up on Notepad, in case some of you are wondering. Always back up your code. But I could literally just copy and paste it and go, thank you for watching, and make sure you hit the like button and give me 100k views for, copying and pasting code. But I'm actually showing you, I'm typing it out here for you, doing the long way. This is for those that actually, have patience and want to learn and see how things are done. Okay? I'm not catering to the 5-minute video people. I don't care about them. Go watch your 5-minute videos. Be gone. That's what I say. Okay. So I'll show you this. Okay. This here, I'll show you what this does. Okay. Slider. So when you run it, okay, I can actually slide it. I can change the value here. Okay, it's pretty cool. All right, so I could tweak it, I could adjust it, you know, while I'm playing. I could, you know, do whatever I want, right? Okay, that's what that does. And then you can set a range too. Okay. Public. Did I make it public? Yeah, public. Key code. I'm going to call it key toggle cursor. And it's going to equal key code dot escape. Okay, this one is for well, for our cursor, right? Our cursor, the pointer. Escape will, like, you could click and it'll I'm going to set it up so that the cursor is basically not visible when you're using it, right? Because there's nothing more annoying than panning and looking around and seeing the mouse move around. The escape button is to bring it back. Let's say you're done the game, right? You're done the game, you hit escape, and then you have the cursor so you could just stop playing or whatever. You would obviously be in the menu or something, but that's what that's for. Okay? On public again. Float. Input. Look X is equal to, and then we're gonna have input look Y equals, caps lock, go eat my shorts. Okay. Oh, you just had to, didn't you? Okay. All right. I guess I could be consistent. All right. We're just zeroing them out. Okay. Space. And not that I need it. Like, space isn't that. It just depends on how it looks over here. Okay. You could add them, remove them. I haven't really paid attention. I wasn't worried about it. For me, I just kind of add it for the code too. Like, just to kind of give me space here too, right? Let's see. I kind of keep that like that. Okay. Another tool tip. And in case you're wondering what the tooltip is, if I run it, actually you might be able to see it here. Okay, maybe you can't. Let's see. Of course, I have to finish here. It won't let me do anything until I finish. It always wants something underneath, is what it is. You can't just leave nothing. Bool. Equals, well, I don't have to type false, but it's going to be false. Okay. All right, let's see if I can show you that now. Because the local inputs has a tooltip, right? Use local inputs. Disable if sending inputs from external script. Let's just run this. Okay. Is it going to show me the tooltip? I could actually click this on and off. Why am I not seeing that? Where are my tooltips? There it is. You can see it now. That's what a tooltip is, guys. You can see it popping up. Press escape to view cursor if not visible. Alright, tooltip. Okay, let's keep going. Just gonna type out everything we need. Because we kind of need it all before we could do anything, so. Whoop. Okay, perfect. Okay, little tips, okay? So I use what's called yaw and pitch. This would be good if you're, so obviously we're talking like air vehicles, right? Airplanes, air vehicles, air control, air vehicle control. So a yaw is the side-to-side movement of an airplane's nose, okay? Along the, so now we're talking about plane here. A plane acts as ground level. A ground is a plane, okay? The yaw is the side-to-side movement of an airplane's nose caused by the deflection of the rudder, okay? That's what the yaw is. Yaw is one of the 3 dimensions of motion for an airplane. Pitch and roll is another, right? So the other one is pitch. Pitch is the up and down movement of the nose. Okay, pitch is the up and down movement of the nose. Okay. What? Okay. Anyways, that's. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's what it is, just to give you an idea in your head. Okay, so when we're moving a character, right? Either the character is rolling, leaning left, leaning right. It's basically going to be rolling on the Z, right? If you lean left or you lean right, you're rolling on the Z. Does that make sense? I'm going to leave it at that, but that's kind of what it means, right? If you're turning in a circle, whether it's this way or this way, you're rolling, you're turning on the Y. Okay? If you're falling on your face or falling backwards, you're rolling on the X. Okay? Makes sense, guys? Totally does. I hope so. Again, you get more information in a 5-minute video here. All right, let's go. Where am I here? Okay. I'll actually do this for you guys. Right, a little bit more information. I actually meant to actually do this here. Smooth time. Just some extra notes. Okay. All right. Continuing on. It's going to be a little bit longer than I expected. I'm going to try to hurry up, guys. Hour-long videos are good enough. Time to do... Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just never know. Like, is it too much? I'm already probably over, but... I just did 2 scripts. There's no way I could type up all this script in 5 minutes to get views. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's like, I'm not a secretary. Shout outs to all secretaries. Beautiful, wonderful people. Every single one of them. But they can type and grind code a lot. Well, they can type a lot faster. That's what they do. Okay. Again, I've already typed all this. I guess I could just copy and paste it and not explain it and get 100k views. Okay, and then I'm going to do this. Just depends. There's a difference. Do you want to learn something or do you just want to see it, right? Sure. I mean, I don't know. I like to understand how things work. That's just me. I don't want to be a dumb-minded NPC operating a vehicle that has no idea how a vehicle works. Okay, I could do donuts in parking lots. I doubt they can. Sensitivity, because that's such a long word. I'm gonna go like this because I know I make typos. And that's gonna equal 2.2646F. No. There. Okay, and then this is for our clamping to keep the character from looking too far up and too far down. So this is basically for the look, the head rotate. How much they can look up and how much they can look down. Essentially, that's what this is. There. Okay, fine, there. Okay, those are the values I'm going with. All right, and now we need... Okay, and here we should be getting close to the end of this, guys. Just want to finish it so that we could you can actually see this. I'll continue with the player movement script in the next video, guys. Did I need this? I didn't need this. No, I don't need that. Don't need this. Don't think I need that. I'm going to leave that, but I think I'm done with that. Those are all the variables we need. Game object, camera offset. This is for our damping. For a smooth damp, that's what that's for. Okay. Vel is short for velocity. Damping or smooth time. We need obviously these so that we could actually have inputs with our mouse, right? User inputs. And then I just like to reassign values. So that's, you'll see in the code what these will do. I like to kind of play baton with variables, I guess, a bit. And this is for so this is for our clamping, and this is for our quaternion. Okay, it's for our quaternion stuff. Okay, that's what it's for. All right, let's grind out some code. Okay, so our start method we're going to use. And I am just going to do some copying and pasting. There. Okay, and so let's do our... here. Okay. And region. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, maybe should I start my methods first? Yeah, let's just create them. I'm gonna create them first, and then I'm gonna put them where they should be. I guess I can finish this one, so let's do this. Private void, I'm calling it initialize. What the Batman? How did that even happen? Stop doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. Okay, and this is going to be part of our start. Okay, that's calling it again. You can make methods all day. You can make methods all day, all you want, but if you don't call your methods, they're kind of useless. All right? If you're sitting and trying to figure out why your program's not running, could be because you didn't call your method, okay? Again, more tips for you guys, okay? That's why it's a 2-hour video. Okay. I'm gonna go like this, like this. That's gonna be in our initialize. And then this, we're gonna disable our cursor. And that code is cursor dot lock state equals cursor lock mode dot locked. And then I have this input down cursor bool. Input, it is false here, right? So I have to make it true by initializing equals true. Okay, that's how you make the magic happen. Essentially, I just did a switch from false to true, and it's going to be initialized in the start. Okay? All right, what's next? Process. We need to process some stuff, says. Process inputs. And that is going to be called in our update method. Okay? What? How do you even do that stuff? Sheesh! Didn't I type void? Maybe I don't know how to type. Apparently I don't. Okay, so this is where we're gonna make use of the Boolean, if it's on or not, right? If it's checked off, then you won't be able to move anything. So, right here, our local inputs. Okay, if this is true, which we set is true, so therefore makes this true, right? Input X, this is where we're actually processing our inputs. It's going to be input dot get axes. It's a method, and we're going to utilize this. Okay, I basically stored mouse X into that. Okay, that's basically what's happening here. Okay, and then input Y, it is Y, right? Equals input dot get axes, bop, 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 and our other one. Okay, Y. I mean, I guess I could go with X and Z, but whatevs. Okay, and input. Yeah, our key. Yeah, this one here. Okay. What is that they got going on there? A pipe. Bullock. Ooh, interesting. You could do that. Interesting. Except that's not what I want. Okay. And it's get key down. Okay, I've never seen that pipe in front of equal sign. That one's a bit of a new one for me. Escape, right? Yeah. Key, what? Oh, yeah. Key toggle cursor. There. Our key toggle cursor is our key code escape. Okay? And I just assigned it to this variable. Again, this is part of the batoning. I'm batoning, playing Olympic batoning. Just to confuse people because it's fun. Okay, if key toggle cursor is not equal to toggle. I need to create my method actually now. I need a method. So I'm just going to do that quickly now. It's going to be private. I'm getting close to being done, guys. Private void toggle lock cursor. Okay, that's what this is doing. Okay, and then I actually need this up in here, right there. Okay, that's why I needed to do that. If I didn't create it here, it's going to argue here. Okay, and it's just like anything, it needs to know what's up, right? Okay, if input key down cursor is what I want, except I want it to be a not. Okay. This is kind of extra. You don't need to put that line, but it's just for testing. Okay, so you can test to see if things are working just by doing a simple cursor lock mode dot locked close, and then input key down cursor equals true. Yeah, there. And then we're gonna have an else. Yeah, we're gonna have that, and we're gonna have this, and we're gonna have, I'll just type it, cursor dot lock state accessor equals cursor lock mode dot none. Done. Okay, that's how you make the magic happen with your toggling. All right, and so that's done. So now we need, we got our inputs. We got 2 more methods to go. I wish it was a little bit, but you guys, hopefully you're appreciating this code. Again, if there isn't a lot of views, I might just take it offline because I could do that. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, here we go. Our look. And our look method, our process look is going to be called in not lock, look. Process look is going to be called with our process inputs, okay? In the update, okay? Take note of this, guys. Okay? These are both our process inputs and our process look are inside the update, okay? All right, let's grind code. We're getting close, guys. All right. So I'm just gonna go like this, and like this, and like this, and I'm gonna go like this. Just trying to speed things up. Just some notes for you guys. Okay, M, head yaw. Okay. Yes, plus equals. No, no. M head yaw plus equals M underscore sensitivity modifier multiplied by our input look. See how simple that code, nice and clean it looks now? Right there's that, right there it is, guys. Okay? It's all part of process inputs. Okay, again, it has to be, you have to create it up here. Okay, it's public, right? Hopefully you guys understand what local and global means when we're creating variables. Public and private access. I mean, just those words alone, search that up. Okay? It'll give you a better understanding. Well, like, that's key, guys. When you're creating global or local variables, it's key to understand that, what's happening. I mean, otherwise you're just a copy and paste coder that doesn't understand code. I mean, I guess anybody could drive a car. If they don't know how it works, then they're just an operator that doesn't know how a car works, but they can drive it, I guess. All right. More notes. M underscore head pitch. This time it's minus equals, guys. Minus equals. Hopefully you also understand what's happening when you do here. I'm not going to explain this. Okay, this is coding 101 stuff right there. Okay, people that explain that, it's so basic. It's like they think they're explaining something that's top secret magical. Oh my god, guys, I just showed you something that was so technical and complicated. Really, it's not. Clamp min. Clamp, there we go. Okay, we're clamping. Clamping is basically when you're looking up and looking down, you can't go past a certain angle. You can only look up so high and you can only look down so low. Okay, that's what clamping does. That's all it is. Okay, let me double check we don't have any typos. Head yaw, of course, if I did have any typos, the program would be telling me. That's a great thing about Visual Studio, or any IDE, I guess, for that matter. You can see if you got something typed wrong, right? I love being able to debug and such so quickly, right? Just based on pushing my learning knowledge to the limits. Okay, okay, that's correct. Head pitch. I like to try to figure things out before I research. Okay, that just makes you, again, that's what I recommend. If you have any issues and a break in your code somewhere, try to analyze and figure it out yourself. Use your noggin, right? And then if you can't, well, then research it. At least you tried, right? You should feel better knowing that you tried. Okay, And you'll learn more that way too. Head pitch minus, okay? Again, we're going in the negative. The reason there's a minus here, I mean, I could have put a minus. Which one is it? The min? Yeah, I could have put the minus here. It doesn't really matter. But it's either here or here. It's a negative is what it is. Okay? That's all it is. Nothing top secret technical about that. Oh my god, guys, I explained what this minus equals is. Oh my god, give me 100k views. Oh, I just showed you something so top secret and hard to understand. Alright, transform. Dot. That's just jokes, sarcasm, guys. Okay, we're doing a local rotation. Local rotation on the player, right? Okay, quaternion is responsible for rotation. Guess you don't need to see also, but just to give you an idea, a little and Euler, good old Euler, M head pitch. This is how you get look values on the X. You can rotate looking left and right. And this is how you get up and down. Right there. X, Y. If this was 0, you cannot look up or down. You can only look left or right. That's the difference right there, guys. Okay? Alright, it only took me 10 seconds to show you that. Yes, it is a 2-hour video, but hey, I just showed you something, right? That is kind of helps you better understand what's happening with the Euler method, okay? Without this, right, you'll see, I'm able to look around, up and down and left and right with this code right here, this line alone. Okay, not in the Z, right? Obviously, you can't look in the Z. What are you going to do? Push yourself forward and look? You're already looking forward. Okay, private, void. Now we're going to get the camera to follow. No wonder why the program's messing up. It's my fat fingers. Camera to follow. Okay, you're almost getting all of the mouse head rotate script. It's almost all done, guys. You're getting the full-blown version. Again, and, you know, probably took me, you know, a few days, like, getting the code and everything together. It's all the tweaking and refining that takes time. Okay? It's 10 hours a day at, I don't know, I'm worth at least $30 an hour. That's $300 an hour. I should be able to charge $300 for this script. That's just for one day. Anyways, I know I'm getting a little wild, but okay. I love doing this and I enjoy doing this. I do. But I mean, time is time, guys. Time is time. It all takes time. People that take people for granted and stuff. You know? Okay, this is, so we're basically creating, this is a local variable now. This is local. Okay, transform, it's not, yes, it's position, but it's forgot something. We need our camera offset attached to that. So wherever the player is, plus the camera offset, that's where the camera is going to be. Okay? Our offset is 0 on the X, right? Because we don't want it left or right. That's why it's 0. We don't want to offset the camera to the left, and we don't want to offset the camera to the right. We want it to be directly behind. That's why it's 0. Y is vertical, which is basically 1.6 meters. The player is technically 1.8, something like that. supposed to be 1.8 to 2, and then we're negative 3.8 meters behind. Just think of it as meters. Some of you guys don't know how long a meter is. It's 3'3". 3'3". Close enough. It's the same thing. Yardstick, meter stick, same thing. A meter is a yardstick, guys. Just to give you a rough idea in your head. Okay, for the Imperial friends. All right, we got to finish. One last line. Transform. Dot position. This is where we're making the magic happen. This is where we're doing our smooth damping now, guys. Vector 3. Dot smooth damp. We're doing our smooth damp now, guys. And it takes, I guess normally I do show this, guys, and I apologize that I haven't been. Let me go like this. I'm gonna just do this, transform dot position. A lot of times I could wake up the code to show the information just by typing the first little bit. So there's 3 overloads, okay? We're using the current position, target position, the velocity, and the damping. The smooth time is the damping. Okay? These would be all parameters, and what we're putting inside are our arguments. Parameters, arguments, they're almost one and the same, but what you see here are the parameters. So what they're showing us is these are the parameters you need to put. What are your arguments? Put in your arguments. Our arguments have to be vector 3 current position, target position, the velocity, and the smooth time. Okay, let's finish up. Okay, target position, which is right there, guys, right? We've got it right here. Our target position is here. We've already assigned that value. Okay, and this is our reference. We have to type reference here, okay, REF. Without it, you're just going to have a break. And it doesn't matter what variable. You can use any variable you can come up with. There's different variations of this variable. Okay, I'm just going to call it val. Okay, but you have to have this REF. Without it, you're going to have errors still. Even if I put in my M damping, okay, that's our smooth time, see? Okay, and right here, so you're getting an argument and you'd be like, what is up? What am I missing? Well, it's actually telling you here. Argument 3 must be passed with the ref keyword. Okay, guys? All right, you're not going to get that in a 5-minute video. All right? A lot of people, they just want to see the code and type it up and then make the magic happen without understanding it, okay? I wouldn't want to hire them, and to me, they're useless people. If you don't understand, then take your 5-minute video. Like, you kidding me? How'd you learn anything from a 5-minute video? World, man. Drive me crazy. Okay. Whoops, cancel. We're not adding a class. Okay. All right, let's test it. So we got to actually go to our camera. Okay, our player's still assigned. You can see we have our damping here. We can adjust. Input key. I don't know why I'm showing this. We don't really need that. I don't think I even need that. Let's see, input key. I could have hidden that actually. I don't need that showing. Okay. Oh, yeah, well, I wanted the tooltip, but maybe that's why I actually left that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. All right. Yeah, the tooltip's gone now, right? That's probably why I left it, because just for the tooltip. Okay, so because I gotta let the player or the person utilizing the code, they need to know like the tooltips kind of are helpful, right? What do? Okay, press escape to view the cursor if it's not visible. All right, so that's what that is. There it is. Okay, tooltip. All right, let's run this. We should be good. Everything's attached. Our player has the player no, wrong player. Hang on. Okay, that's done. Hopefully we're good there. Oh, we haven't talked about move. We'll talk about move the next video. But I was curious if I should have the script attached to the I think it was. I had the script. This here actually should be out. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm putting it in there. Shouldn't be in there anyways. I just took this guy out and stuck it into my static container. Okay, static. It's inside here. All right, just a lesson in confusion. Okay. All right, so yeah, I attached the script to the player capsule, and then the eyes are a child to the. This is essentially, this is a child to this parent, and this is a child to this parent, essentially. Okay. Parent-child relationships are important, guys. They're key. Makes a difference. It really does. Okay. Parent has a control of the child. Whoops. Control S. Okay, let's run this code. All right, there we go. Okay, I got something weird going on. Okay, something weird with the script. Got something a little bit broken. Has to do with my mouse. Let me bring my script back up. I got probably something derp typed, knowing me. Okay, where are we broken here? Okay, vector 3 target position equals mPlayer dot transform position plus our camera offset. Okay, transform dot position equals vector 3 dot smooth damp transform dot position target position reference fell and then M damping. That seems fine. Do I have something wrong here? M head yaw plus equals M, so times our input look X, and then our head pitch minus equals multiplied by our Y. That looks fine. Head pitch equals math clamp. This is just for clamping. Head pitch minus, this would be our up and down. Transform local rotation, Euler. Head pitch. I'm gonna put an F here. No, I don't think that's gonna matter. Head pitch. Head pitch. Oh, there it is, right there. Right there it is, guys. Okay, head yaw. My bad, guys. Okay, it's so. Again, figured it out within a few minutes, right? I didn't waste 8 hours of my employer's day and money trying to troubleshoot my error because, I'm the type of person that decides that I don't want to learn or understand, and I'd rather just see off 5-minute videos. Therefore, I'm useless coder, and I'm honestly more of a copy and paste coder than an actual understand coding line by line type coder. And it took me 8 hours to figure out and try to debug my code and figure out where my error is. And I wasted my employer's whole day financially stealing money from my employee because I'm useless, or employer because I'm useless, because I use Chat GPT, and at the end of the day I use Chat GPT to solve the problem, and I still couldn't figure it out. Why you not fall? Oh, I know why. I just figured it out. And I say this to you guys. I say this to you. You can create your methods all day long, but they're useless if you don't call your methods. That's what it was, guys. I gotta call your methods, okay? And I figured it out too without having to go through all the script. Okay, so this goes in, that's what it was, guys. Okay, this goes into a, wasn't 100% done. Void, this goes into a late update. Okay, guys? There we go. I didn't call it. That's what it is. Okay, and I stayed. I could have just ended the stream and left you guys hanging, but I didn't. Okay? Control Home Shift S. Let's test it. Okay, I did fix that other line too, right? That's the other mistake that I had, right? It's head pitch, head yaw. Head pitch, head yaw. Z is zero. Z, 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 potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. It's all the same, guys. Let's go. There we go. Let's go. Yes. Okay, I'm going to work on the player script more next, guys. Okay. And it's not really doing much right now. Again, we haven't done much script for the player movement. There will be more. But the key was to just like, look, I could actually look around in the world and do whatever I want in 3Ds. Okay? 3Ds. It's funny. But then you just kind of stay with the player and just watch, right? Can we actually climb objects and stuff? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it, guys. All right, I think that's long enough. Much love to, if you're listening to me right now and you watched the whole video, this is for you, okay? This is for you. All right, that's for you subscribers. Thank you for listening to me. Streaming tomorrow, I'm gonna try Tech Dave. You're awesome, brother. Appreciate you being here. Awesome, you really are. Yeah, I should finish it up. I gotta do the character controller code still. We're not done. There's more. But I thought I would kind of just break it down little bit. Okay, little bit. And that's some good tips for you guys. Again, if something's not happening in your code, well, just stop and think and breathe a little bit. Try to figure it out. And yeah, there's a good chance you didn't call your method. Again, that can happen to anybody, I guess. All right, you're awesome subscribers. Let's go, viewers. Appreciate y'all. That's it. That's enough talking for me today. You have an awesome night, Dave. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon, brother. Thank you for joining the Discord. I'll try to keep it active. It's a little bit quiet, but there's a lot of stuff there you can check out, Dave. Being new to the server, you're awesome. That's it. Johnny Whiskey Tango says, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. For now, take care. Peace out. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you're awesome awesome. Turn it up. That's it. For now, Johnny's saying, take care, guys, and peace.